Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at another one of these tier lists that was created and designed by our boy Roller ZZ over here on the Dokkan sub. Now, today we're going to be looking at the Revived Warrior Team, or Resurrected Warrior Team. I think it is Resurrected in Global, correct? Now, here we go. So, thing about the Revived Warrior Team is it is the second biggest category as far as I'm aware. I believe the Pure Saiyan category is actually larger. So, oh boy, a Pure Saiyan tier list would actually be very difficult to do because there's there's actually a lot of really good units on there. So, the thing about the Revived Warrior category though is whereas the Pure Saiyan, I'd say there's like just really good units all over the place. The Revived Warrior Team is pretty top-heavy. A lot of units, you know, even A, B, C, aren't really the greatest. I mean, we can go into this. So, let's start at the bottom with the honorable mentions. In Janemba, we got Buhan and Turles. Now, these are basically because Angel Golden Frieza does give a 50% buff to Int types, which, it's very weird that Frieza does do that, because what they started doing is they will take that away from units that have a monstrously large category, right? So, like, Evolution Blue Vegeta does not give any buff to EGL types. Same thing with, like, Physical Super Vegito does not give a buff to physical types either. So, usually, they'll only give a second part of the leader skill if it's a category that is kinda a little limited, right? Like, look at Super Saiyan 4, Full Power Goku did also get that kind of tech leader skill there. So I would say they're mostly irrelevant. Then you start going through these. Only one of these Golden Friezas is listed here in C. But if you head over to the, you head over to it, there's a lot of those fucking Golden Friezas. Like, we got 3 SCR ones right there. There's a couple Int ones. We got a couple Tech ones. We got a couple AGL ones. Because all the Friezas do Dokkan Awaken into this Frieza right here, but they're all pretty much rubbish. They're, you know, very, very early units. Oh, also, you know, before even really going over this, I should mention that LR Metal Cooler is not actually on this because this was made before LR Metal Cooler was revealed or shown off or anything. Now, I think Metal Cooler is the best free-to-play unit in the game. We still don't know how to get his last 3 dupes, though. So, that is kind of a big deal. Like we need to know how to get the rest of his dupes before I could, you know, say with confidence he's the best free-to-play unit. Because LR Vegito Blue, you know, you could so easily rainbow him. It takes no effort whatsoever. But this guy is, like, right on that level. I would easily put him in the S+ tier, way up here. And Metal Cooler, I guess you could probably leave in S tier. But to be honest, I feel as though he's a unit that could also be worthy of being S+ tier. Because you could run Metal Cooler, both Metal Coolers together on a rotation. But this Metal Cooler also does, I remember he gives, the attack buff is for all allies, and he only gives key to the super types. So he's still going to be useful if you are using a few of those super types that are on the Revived Warrior team. So Metal Cooler, I wouldn't have a problem with being an S+, along with LR Metal Cooler as well. Both of them kind of could slide into the S+ territory. A lot of these units I don't really need to go over, they're just bad. Demigra, AGL Kid Buu. STR Fat Buu probably could actually go up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and take a look at what STR Fat Buu does really quick, because usually Orb Changers are better than people give them credit for. Let's take a look. Change into STR and attack 20%. Yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad. We'd see what his Dokkan Awakening would look like. Maybe this guy actually came out originally with Buhan. Wait, what the fuck? His 12 key multiplier is 150%? Jesus, is that true? What? Nani? Wait, wait a minute. I need, hold 150%? Wait a minute. Your boy needs to go ahead and verify that real quick. 150% is very high. This guy came out with Buhan. He could be very interesting if, like, a new Buhan comes out, which I wouldn't be shocked at. And then if he actually, holy shit, his 12 key multiplier is 150%. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Considering when this guy came out, damn, he's pretty good. Well, at least, well, okay. His 12 key multiplier is pretty good, but obviously he's only getting a 20% attack buff. But if this guy would get a Dokkan Awakening with a new Buhan Dokkan Fest, I'm sure a lot of people would be excited about that. This guy could be pretty interesting. You never know. But right now, yeah, I guess I could see him being this far down without an Awakening. It's not really a big deal. He could maybe go up a tier or two, but, you know, he's at the bottom end anyway. Physical Fat Boo, yep. Tech Magic Majeeda, Int Demon King Piccolo. See, he's not necessarily a unit worthy of being C, but on this category, yeah, I would agree, because he just lowers enemies' attack. But here's the thing, like, that's also kind of a worthless ability nowadays, where many bosses are immune to having their attack lowered anyway. We have the Super Physical Support Gohan. Obviously, he's not going to do great here. Free-to-play Super Boo. Goku, nah, bro, chill. Goku is pretty good. He needs to be higher. So Goku changes AGL key spheres to SCR key spheres. Then he gets an attack and defensive buff of 30%. He works pretty good alongside any of the Bojacks, like LR Bojack, TR Bojack, any of those Bojacks. I'd move him up a tier, maybe into B or something. And then Physical Tapion, yeah, he's pretty rubbish as well. AGL Golden Frieza is a monster defensive unit. I would also move him up. Just on account of the defensive viability is, you know, it's very useful nowadays. Especially, like, if you want to go through Ultra Instinct Goku's Dokkan event, AGL Golden Frieza can actually tank Ultra Instinct Goku's Spirit Bomb. Int Bardock used to be a lot better, but Ceiling doesn't really work too effectively nowadays. The Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku's not that good. The AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, he's okay. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku, nothing crazy. Int Cell really should be dropped down to C, I believe. Wait, is this a physical Super Saiyan? No. That's the Tech Super Saiyan Bardock. Yeah, forgive me. Yeah, I think Tech Super Saiyan Bardock could probably go up a little bit, but he's more of meant to be like a partner for LR Goku, alright? And LR Goku certainly is not on this list. Then we got the Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta, not great. The STR revived, Gohan. The base form Bojack, Angel Frieza. The farmable Angel Golden Frieza. And then, of course, we got Bio Broly. Just all these units are, not really anything to really write home about. Physical Kid Buu. Physical Kid Buu is nice, but, he does give that 50% attack and defensive buff. But, unfortunately, your health has to be above 80% for it to activate, which is a tight restriction. On the revived warrior team, too, depending on if you're using LR Broly or what, you could take a lot of damage as well. So, I think this is maybe a good spot for Kid Buu. Demon King Piccolo probably should move up. He's a pretty good support unit. 3 key, and is it 30% to extreme type ally stats, or is it 25%? He gives 25% to attack, plus 3 key. Units that give 3 key are rarer than you'd think. That is a very helpful ability, being able to give 3 key. We have the two Battlefield, the Goku and Vegeta. They're solid, but you need a lot of Battlefield gems, and you gotta put orbs into them to make them really actually be able to shine, so I don't really go too crazy over them. The Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, The SCR Majin Vegeta is okay, I guess. I don't think he should maybe be on a tier above this Goku, though. They kind of are counterparts as well. Skinny Buu is fine. I guess he could kind of fit there. This Buff Buu is actually pretty atrocious. Unless you're gonna link this guy up with, like, Int Kid Buu, I wouldn't really have this guy under consideration whatsoever. This SCR Kid Buu, his ability is overrated. That guard break ability, let me go ahead and take a look at him. So he's down here. So, this ability of theirs disables enemy's guard. All that means is he's not going to do, ineffective damage against an AGL type unit. So, he's not, this guy is nothing crazy. He's basically just attack and defense 70%, and then he'll never do, ineffective damage against AGL types. It's fine for, a free-to-play, kind of player, or, if you really need that last spot, but nothing crazy. Int Golden Frieza, nothing to write home about. Now, the two Bojacks, I actually think both of them have got to be moved up. Now, here's why. LR Bojack. LR Bojack is... Hold on, let me look at it. you could make a case that LR Bojack is the best unit on the category. Now, I know people are going to go, crazy about that, but LR Bojack he's in the inner circle, like the inner circle. LR Bojack is a beast. But in order to use him at his proper, power, really make him look like a beast, you are going to need one of the 3 TUR Bojacks. Now, the best one to use is, of course, the Int one. He's up here in the S+ tier with LR Bojack. Totally fine with that. Totally fine. But I do think the other 2 Bojacks should be in the S rank at least, because they are pretty good. This guy attacked 90% at the start of turn, so he's very effective. I've used him several times. You guys know how effective that Bojack can be. The TUR Bojack, I don't really need to go over him. He's very similar to the LR, right? And then we have Scr Bojack, attack 90% when performing a super attack. Only thing is he does do extreme damage, so I would, prefer the AGL one over this guy. But this guy, he's no bitch. You could use him, and he's going to make LR Bojack seem a lot better. That's for damn sure. So, the Bojacks definitely should be moved up. I mean, I guess Cell doesn't really... the point is that this is un-Extreme Z-Waken Cell, and then AGL Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Thing about AGL Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, he has good, you look at him, and in a vacuum, he looks really good, right? So let's take a look at him. Attack 80% when performing a super attack, 80% defense for 5 turns from the start of turn. You think, okay, not bad, 80 and 80, but he has very, very low stats. 6,664 attack is nothing crazy. But if you rainbow him at 11,000 attack, he'll be okay. But there's just no point with how much superior, obviously, the Int Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is. You could never use this guy on the Super Saiyan 3 team. You could use him on the Revived Warrior team. If you don't have Int Bardock, I guess he'd be pretty good. You are going to want to give him the dupe. So, in Pure Saiyan team, he could be pretty good as well. Because, again, he does have experienced fighters. He does have Over in a Flash. He does have Prepare for Battle. I guess, this guy actually could be interesting, actually. On the hero team, on the Tech Vegeta Blue hero team, if you have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, obviously you're not going to be using the AGL Extreme Z-Waken Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So this guy could be your AGL Over in a Flash unit to make the Tech Vegeta Blue hero team run very well. Okay, that's probably this guy's best spot, to be honest. He does have a very good link set, too, for just an SSR. The Super Saiyan 3 Bardock units are very good. But obviously, the Int one is just, better in every way, right? Alright, so now move to the S tier. We have SCR Perfect Cell. Yeah, no problem with that there. Int Kid Buu, he hits hard enough that I don't have a problem with him there. But he's not really... How do I say this? It's going to be difficult for him to super attack. Now, AGL Tapion. I gotta say this. AGL Tapion is, one of the... He's maybe the worst category leader in the game. This guy, he is just not great. His links are not good. He reduces damage by 50%, sure, but that's it. You can transform into Hirudegarn, which is useful sometimes, I guess, but I don't really see the fascination with this AGL Tapion. A lot of people do like him. He's better more in the difficult modes, right? Not really Dokkan Battlefield as much, because his links are just so trash with Super AGL. But in Super Battle Road, he could be useful. And he can also be useful in Extreme Z Awakening. But for this tier list, he's got to go down. A rank, maybe even B rank. I'll put him in the A rank, but S, no way. Physical Support Bardock, he's very good. Because he actually gives a buff to all allies, regardless of if they're hero or villain, which is very, very useful. 2 key and 20% attack, and a 30% HP threshold. That's very easy to maintain. Tech Golden Frieza, solid unit. I'm fine with him being S. I think with the inclusion of LR Metal Cooler, this Metal Cooler could probably move up to S+. SCR Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, I'm fine with him right here. Tech Tapion, he's fine right here in S as well. I think Tech Tapion is worlds better than the AGL Tapion. Since I looked at the AGL Tapion, let's go ahead and take a look at Tech Tapion as well. So, Tech Tapion, attack and defense 80% at the start of turn, boom, period. Already better than AGL Tapion. Then, medium chance to perform a crit, and he changes SCR key spheres to rainbow key spheres, so he'll be able to help out in several different ways. Now, he does have kind of the same bad link set as AGL Tapion. I mean, well, here's one thing. You know, they are going to have Revival with the team, which is nice, I guess. Experience, is there a lot of experienced fighters on this, the Revive Warrior team? I know Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, the Tapions, and that's about it for relevant units. Okay, so that's not really going to help. Okay, yeah, this Tapion, I think he is good right where he's at in the S tier. And then the free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Goku as an S tier unit, I don't know, maybe he could be put down to A tier. When his passive goes off, if he is rainbowed, he can get to a 1 million attack set. I don't know, I guess I would leave that free-to-play Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku there, somewhere in either S or A for him. So we move on to the S plus tier. A lot of these guys I probably don't have too much to say. Angel Golden Frieza, he's the leader. You know, he's a very good unit as well. Although, it does make for kind of a wonky team because what you would want to do with something like LR Majin Vegeta, LR Bojack, or LR Broly is you'd want to build rotations with them because they don't necessarily link up too well with Angel Golden Frieza. So, your Angel Golden Friezas would indeed be the floating units on the team. That's why, like, I feel like you could talk me maybe in the Angel Golden Frieza moving down to S tier, but nah, he should be S plus for sure. LR Majin Vegeta, definitely an S plus unit. Usually, you're going to want to build a rotation with him plus another Over in a Flash unit. So you could do Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku. You could do Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. He is another choice. Or you could do... Wait, is there one more? The free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku. See, I'm cool with him being in the S tier. Now, these two are pretty good. Obviously, I don't really need to talk about these guys too much. But you're going to want to, on this team, link them either together with each other. So, like, you could have both Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Bardock as a rotation. Or, you know, if you've got Majin Vegeta, you put him on a rotation with one of them. Keep the Over and a Flash units together so that they can easily super attack. And then, you know, you'd have something like, you could have Metal Cooler floating around. You could have the physical Super Saiyan Bardock floating around. A lot of those are, you know, possibilities. But this guy is very strong. This guy's very strong. This guy's very strong. All deserving of being S plus material for sure. We already went over LR Bojack. LR Broly, one of the hardest hitters in the game. Sure, he should be an S plus unit. And you probably want to link him. I feel as though the team would work best if you link him with the physical Super Saiyan Bardock. A lot of people are going to point towards the TUR up here on S plus. He, I feel, could probably be either S or S plus. See, he's really good. He'll do a lot of damage, but you're gonna get hit so hard with this rotation. That's the only problem. But, like, you know, this guy does hit very, very hard. Like, you know, he'll easily get to an attack stat of, what, 600,000, 700,000? But then he's got 2 supers coming. So, he's capable of doing a lot of damage for sure. But that defense is just, it's a problem. It's a real problem, so having both of them together, I usually try and avoid, and that's where a physical Super Saiyan Bardock could help. Plus, that could help a little bit with the key issues. You know, every couple turns, you're going to be having an Angel Golden Frieza on that rotation as well, and if you just got the 2 Brolys together, you know, they'll super attack fine, but Angel Golden Frieza's not super attacking, so... Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, we already went over. We already went over the TUR Bojack. We just went over this Broly. So the last unit to look at is, of course, the EZA Cell. Now, Cell is a dominant force, but, you know, he may have a little bit of trouble here. Maybe not too much, because he does have Revival. So Revival will allow him to share key with a lot of units that will be on this team. And then he is able to heal. He recovers 10% HP with a super attack. You know, 15% to attack and defense per key sphere is nice. A lot of people sleep on it, but that extra key per rainbow orb is actually very, very nice. That really does help him out on teams where he doesn't link the best. But if you're really going to want this guy to look very good, you probably do want an orb changer around with him. So that's where maybe, you know, that Fat Boo from earlier could come into play. But more so, I think Tapion. Tapion would indeed be a very good unit on the team. The Tech Tapion, the Orb-changing Tapion. So there, guys, that kind of goes through it. Revived Warriors, there's a lot of options here, but basically, like, 70% of the options aren't even really that good. Like, so many of these units are just, like, fodder level. Like, the tech Bojack right there is nothing crazy. You know, this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is not amazing. You know, AGL Kid Buu, Demigra. So many of these units are just very, So, I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of units that are going to come out that might be added to this category in the future. You know, we'll see. But regardless, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.